Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Crossing in the Woods. Playing today spawning on the top side, we've got ps3YES with Soviets. There's shock rifle frontline, mechanized support, and guard motor coordination. Teaming up with him is the angry Dutchman, also with Soviets, gone for guard rifle combined arms. Starting with a tier 1 is the angry Dutchman. Because on the bottom side, we've got Aljosa with OKW, Elite Armored, Spec Ops, and Breakthrough, and Jhiaxus also with OKW, Elite Armored, Spec Ops, and Overwatch. Both of these are pretty high ranked. ps3YES rank 2, Angry Dutchman 30, Aljosa 8, Jhiaxus 10. In fact, Aljosa and Jhiaxus, they rank 16 arranged team. I think I saw these guys as no random team on the allied side. But yeah, tier 1 start up against double OKW. I think it makes a lot of sense. Every Dutchman going for a full wire off on the middle. But he's gone for a sniper. He's not going for the M3A1. More conscripts coming through. Eventually, Skirmishes do win the fight for the building. Snipers out the back, chilling. Conscripts make their way back to the heavy cover. So yeah, full wire off. Put a mine down there just in case the Kubel comes through, tries to crush this. That's the mine. Gone for an M3A1 as well as a sniper. Wow, you don't see that too often. As you can see, the sniper just doesn't have enough screening troops to keep it safe right now, so it's can't really do anything. Which is why it doesn't make a huge amount of sense. Came in and crushed all the wire away. Almost felt like he knew where that mine was. Comes the M3, and here comes the sniper. M3 got a bit of a roll on. Squad drops 2 models to that. Oh my goodness! That was a crazy burst. That model was still pretty healthy. It must have been like every single bullet from that burst landed. That was insane. Okay. Forcing the sniper away with the Kubel. There's the squad there for merging. Bit of a close call for ps3YES, but he gets out of there. We're pushing up now. Snipers also returned to the battlefield. Didn't take too much damage. Incendiary grenade onto the incoming squad. Sniper getting busy. The allies don't have any fuel control right now. And looks like ps3YES is suffering a bit on the kills and deaths ratio. So a bit of a tough start here for the allies. I just think Angry Dutchman should have gone for the M3 before the sniper. He just swapped them around. That build would have made a lot more sense. Got the M3 flamer happening, but we're already at the stage where Fausts are online. Harder to get full value out of this. A little bit too close there as well, so that the gun on the front of the M3 wasn't actually shooting at the stern post. So he's missing out on quite a bit of damage, bit of blocking, and that does allow the Faust to come off. Maybe a good burst can kill the Kubel in return, yes. Jumps out so the squad doesn't get killed in the explosion. Abandoned back here, but I think at this stage... Okay, he's got to salvage it. I don't think it's really worth trying to crew it again. Here it goes. Bit of resources to Jhiaxus.
Guard rifle infantry squads are now available. Engineers can now place tank traps.
Black half track up here as well. Did go for one less starting unit than usual. Usually allows for a faster flak half track if you can keep control of the fuel, which he did manage to do so. The Angry Dutchman's got a strong force right now. 3 penals, 2 combat engineers and the sniper. Gonna need some PTRSs though if he wants to fight against this flak. Speaking of, I heard some from ps3YES who's gone for guard motor. Got a heavy mortar and some guards.
Supplies to the enemy.
Jaeger lights, and they're coming up for Jhiaxus as well. So, Angry Dutchman's gonna need to be careful with the sniper. He's going to hiding on the cover here. ps3YES wants to tick up. He's probably going to have to build his tech with this. He's only got 1 combat engineer, so if he's not building his tech now, he's not going to go for a well-timed tier 3 unit. There is indeed PTRS penals. Kubel just surviving. He might die now though. Yep. Sniper right here. I think it's just out of reach of the Jaeger lights though. Try and creep up a little bit further, but there they go, sprinting in. Ooh, ooh, there it is. Heard that initial burst, right? They shot their normal rifles, but not the G43. It was a close call for the Angry Dutchman. Decent reaction times though. ps3YES finally reclaiming the fuel, but the Axis have had very strong fuel control to this point in the match. Way ahead in that department. Got an officer now for Aljosa. And a forward square coming up for Jhiaxus. Not super far forward, not covering the VP, but partially covering the Muni point at least. Officer trying to hide down the corner a bit. Wait for some reinforcements to arrive. Wasn't it a Molotov from ps3YES, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, that was a heavy hit on the heavy mortar, and that's a wipe afterwards. And that's why the heavy mortar is good. Just out of the blue, lands a shot like that, results in a wipe, and there's basically nothing your opponent can do about it. That's why I end up getting nerfed for later tournament play. Okay, so side tick from the Angry Dutchman, end up going for a Zis. Hard to deal with a flak half track with PTRSs alone. Maybe if you got like put them inside a transport, do something. Out in the open though, it's pretty easy for them to get suppressed and made ineffective. Playing off the sandbags there though, takes some time. That's good idea, but again, the Axis with double fuel control. Feels like Axis had double fuel control for maybe like 7 minutes of the 10 of the game so far. Tough times for the Allies, and ps3YES does eventually go for a T-70. They're coming in at 11 minutes. Did of course side tech anti-tank grenades before this as well, so it delayed it a bit further. Let's see what the T-70 can do. Alyosha doesn't have an answer to this. He's recently invested into tech. Building a P4. Starting a P4, an OKW P4 at 11 minutes, that is crazy. 3 minutes or so faster than usual. Shows how strong the Axis fuel control has been so far. Feels like the flak half track maybe could have been doing a little bit more, but there is that ZIS back there. Just definitely getting to work though. Pretty close to Vet 1 already. Good ZIS positioning there for the angry Dutchman. And there we go, he finds out about that flak base. Can't take cover behind those sandbags. Squad here waiting to defend the fuel. So Jhiaxus hoping for a squad wipe here. Chasing in. Sniper getting a shot off. Yeah, does die. Nice chase down. I'll try to go for the cutoff behind this as well. But there's the P4. T-70 backed right the way out after it arrived. We need a ZIS, which is in production. Guys went into firing positions. Now they're retreating. P4's coming through. Maybe looking for the squad wipes. Got the machine gun upgrading. Not quite here yet. Conscripts uraring across. They do have anti-tank grenades. Now they've got engine damage. Heavy mortar landing. Another big hit. 20 kills though for that sniper. That has been doing really well for the angry Dutchman. 2 Jaeger lights. So, it's gonna have to watch it. That already paid for itself at this stage. Coming for Jhiaxus next. T-70 is still pretty free to operate though. You know, one P4. Not enough to keep it under wraps. Oh boy, Button on the P4 is uraring in, looking for the snare. Button wears off though before the conscripts can get in range. Bit of a close call for Alyosha. Sniper swapping sides. Interesting. Looks like the angry Dutchman may be giving up on his side a bit. And if they close ranks a bit on the double Soviet team, means they have an easier time covering the map with their ZISs. It leaves room for the Axis vehicles to pick away at their units. The ZIS doesn't have coverage on it. And at the moment, the Axis don't have indirect fire to punish that, so gonna blob up. Now's a decent time to do it. Both of the Axis players went for battle group as well, so no early walking Stukas is an option. They both have to tech mechanize still if they want that. Tier 4 coming up for the angry Dutchman, since he didn't go for a tier 3 vehicle. That's getting revealed there. cheeky satchel, but Jhiaxus is paying attention. Sniper has slowed down quite a bit.
We are losing territory. Light tank ready.
Oh, Guards drops a DP. Oh, doesn't look like he noticed either. Ooh, the Obers might be able to pick that up. Yep. Oh, it's sad.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Sad for ps3YES. Just to fight cover LMG Obers, even though the DP's not particularly good at LMG. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Squad wipe on the other side. Still pretty solid.
What do you need? Engineer standing by.
Sandbags interrupted here. As this is right there though, maybe it could be a barrage time. ps3YES does have a lot of munitions, so doesn't need to be stingy with those barrages. Dutchman branching out again. Vehicles of Jhiaxus waiting for repairs. Gotta be careful about using the sniper, even on like this amount of health. Because when you're getting hunted by Jaeger lights, if you're already low, it just makes it that much easier for them to get you to the health threshold. Crit you. Flare popping up. I'm going to spot the Jaeger lights, though you need a recon plane for that in this game. But allies,
The sector is at risk.
you know, holding on to the VPs. They're actually ahead on victory point control to this stage, which is a bit of a surprise, considering what the fuel situation's been. T70 making use of the recon vision on the T70 now. Do have an infantry support gun for Aljosa. I suppose Jhiaxus could go for a howitzer as well, if he wanted to. Smoking forwards. Just looking for the angle. Ooh, sniper died. Listening to these Jaeger lights. Actually goes down. He paid for itself, but actually it did fall. Holy. Thing was going berserk. Rebuilding the sniper, that is a big surprise.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Already up against 2 Jaeger lights at this stage. It's going to be hard for that to be successful. The angry Dutchman, he's a little bit low on munitions. We're just reluctant to use this barrage on that. Somehow the flak half track didn't suppress at all there. And again, the Axis dominating the edge fuel. Look at the KD. No, ps3YES is doing okay. Angry Dutchman, considering, you know, his sniper had about 30 kills. Besides that, it's not too sharp. But it is. He is building a howitzer for Jhiaxus. Interesting. So this has just been camped here for almost like 5 minutes. But the Axis don't have control of the majority of the victory points right now. So the Allies are not under that much pressure. And the double Soviets, you know, typically pretty good in the late game. Good roster of late game tools. Got those manpower discounts online from having tier 4 up now as well. Remember late on they did start to apply to penals as well.
The enemy has 300 points remaining.
Send order!
Here comes the Raketen. And this is the end of the T-70. Oh! Just about. So artillery for Aljosa though. This could be in harm's way here. Guards retreating. Looks like he's gonna be alright. Conscripts. Okay, do I just call for ps3YES? Uncomfortable, I'd say. He's got quite a lot of manpower though. He's just invested in a T-34-85. Still got close to 300 after that.
Ready for action!
He has not fired yet.
Motion action!
There's the sniper up to 4 kills already.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
KV-1 though, that can hold its ground pretty well against the Panzer IV. And the hull gun facing up now, so the machine gun's going to really rip in.
Flanking attack!
Okay, barraging the Angry Dutchman's base. Did force a few retreats. Felt like it was a good time to go for it. Smoking off and capping in the middle. It's good for Aljosa. He's been pretty good with the smoke so far from the infantry support gun. Do you see me dancing around trying to avoid the Raketen and the Shrek? Everyone just shrugging off the hits. Again, this could be a ZIS barrage situation. Decrew the Raketen. Doesn't go for it though. Now under pressure from the infantry. Okay, there's a missed opportunity there for Angry Dutchman. Could have been a decrew on that Raketen. Probably could have killed it after it got decrewed as well. Brings in the strafe. Did okay. Oh, what a smoke. Oh, decrews the machine gun. ps3YES. It's time to get going, really forcing Aljosa back, who has banged up a lot of resources. Is he trying to go for the King Tiger or the Yag Tiger? That's the big question. Haven't seen mechanized down yet. Guessing it's the JT then. Got enough munitions for a sector assault as well. He's gone for a Panther. That's enough for the KV-1 to get out of here. In fact, the Panther's making a play. There's two ZIS up here, but they're not in position. Panther's gone for the chase down. There were a few mines, but he ran over them with his infantry. Panther might get around. Needs one more hit. P4 though, getting hit with a sticky satchel. Oh, but the sticky satchel dropping a lot of models from the AT gun. And the Panther now escaped. He cruised the ZIS. Black half track coming up to make sure everything's safe. Cruised this with the Sturmpire models. And then starts up a ZIS barrage on the other ZIS. ZIS on ZIS action. Angry Dutchman, the crew members keep dying, doesn't get a chance to fire, and it's dead. Oh, that's a calamitous turn of events for the Angry Dutchman. ps3 is coming across trying to save this situation, and that's a good start. Sternpio's dead,
Ready to deploy.
but he's still sitting in front of this. Here comes the sniper. Guaranteed to go down on the next shot, so it was fine. Dutchman going to be able to hold on to that. Panther's too far back, not able to come up here and pass us off. Splitting forward for the sniper. Bit of a close call. Decrews the Zis again. Penal's muscling up, but this is a lot of really tough Axis infantry to fight. And there goes the Zis, the P4 from his teammate comes in and polishes it off. Angry Dutchman down to 35 population. He got absolutely slammed there. Lost just about everything he had. To Zis and the KV-1. He had a few mines down, but as I said, like, they got triggered earlier. Didn't have a chance to replant them. That allowed that Panther to get out the back. That Tiger for Alyosha. Looks like he's already fired a barrage to 2 kills. But, you know, as I said, ooh. That's bad news for ps3YES. The Allies have been doing well on the victory points, so the Axis, you know, they're ahead right now, but the Allies have got plenty of time to rebuild. T34 doing a good job hiding behind these trees. The Tiger making use of the piercing shots here. So he can shoot through. The Allies are still fighting hard for the VPs. These repairs are just taking so long for Jhiaxus. I think that's part of the reason. Every time his tank's off the field for so long, he doesn't have any Sternpios. Remember, he lost them after crewing that Zis. Oh, here we go. Jägerlight's coming in. And the sniper's dead again.
The enemy has killed another infantry squad.
Don't think that one was paid for itself for the Angry Dutchman. Only Viet 1. Wasn't horrible, but it's gone.
A KV-1 heavy tank is on
Well,
the
here
field.
comes the KV-1 for the Angry Dutchman again. Still probably going to need another Zis to back this up as well. Big hit from the Yag Tiger. Just only going on off recon mode, just hoping he could disappear a little bit faster. Katyusha, that's a dangerous position for it to be barraging. Yag Tiger could just run up here and I think it'll blast him. Alyosha wasn't looking for it. Oh, we're getting decrewed over here. How did that happen? Penal's going for the steal. Flak after it setting up. Not able to get away with it. Pretty close though.
All of our troops have been lost.
ps3YES did put up a fuel cache, by the way, reasonably recently. But finally, you know, the Allies have got double fuel.
Weapon team.
I haven't really mentioned the howitzer. I forgot about it. Look, Jhiaxus as well. It's still got 0 kills. To a really bad start with it. Okay, P4 came around the other side of the sandbags, taking a few hits here though. T34 is not in a position to come in and chase and finish the job, however. Getting right up there again. Leave it one.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
He's still shelling Angry Dutchman's base, but his buildings are really spread out. So barraging the retreat point's not really hitting any other structures. So these Power base barrages are just not really doing the trick for Jhiaxus. Might need to consider targeting on the field somewhere instead of the base. Or even like further afield. This is a better target. 3 base structures and the retreat point all in this area. Pretty sure we can reach that still, right? Yeah. Camels coming through, looking for a sticky satchel. Let's hit with the marked vehicle as well. TRS is going to chip away here. Ooh, big hit from the P4 though. Using the strafe. Yeah, that's alright. We put it out for the field for quite some time waiting for repairs. That's a fine move overall for the allies. And behind this now, ps3YES is getting going. Aljosa a little bit late retreating. Before getting around the side of the Zis, Faust on the T70. Oh boy. Zis now in trouble. Needs to merge into it. Merge, merge, no merge. Oh, what's happening here for ps3YES? T70 dead. It's engine damage on the P4 at least. Yeah, that was a big mistake. No merge to save that Zis. That P4 could feel much more bold with its moves. And yeah, that's the vision tool gone now for ps3YES. That's a big deal. Everyone out for repairs again. Okay, decrease the kitting with that. Chain snares, they get the T34, P4 within T34 range. Well, maybe not, the Yak Tiger's healthy again. Oh, the Zis! The Zis pushed up and got it! Wow. Well, that was a big play for sure for ps3YES. I didn't even see that Zis creeping in there.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
So he's just trying to maintain vision. Maybe the T34 is going to swoop in and polish it off, but... What's this?
The sector is at risk.
I'll rebuild that. Fair enough. Oh, the hell, he's got a kill, guys. I wonder if it was a medic. We have a Katyusha for the Angry Dutchman as well. He's got to be careful about this. Doesn't have much to defend it with if he gets pushed by the Panther. He's got to make sure he's got his mines down guarding everything. And he has 1 combat engineer, which is tough if you're trying to upkeep a KV-1 and plant mines. Doesn't give you a lot of time on it. The allies are still just so far ahead on VPs though. Kind of hard to believe it, given the army advantage the Axis have had for most of this match now. And here we go, he's going for it on field Power barrage, and straight away he gets 5 more kills. Far more successful with it. A lot of arty flying around. Ober's dead on retreat. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, what a strafe too from the Angry Dutchman. Rakit and decruise. Maybe one's coming up to polish it off. What's that? Oh, it's his mechanized repair team. Panther's gonna kill it. There's P4 for Aljosa now.
MG42 mounted and ready.
ps3YES did manage to chuck down another fuel cache, by the way. Neither of the allies really need fuel at this stage anymore, though.
The enemy has 100 points remaining.
Shusha of Angry Dutchman just about ready to go again.
We are losing territory.
Yeah, the lights opening up on the ZIS. Maybe Katyusha type target. Might be quite obvious though for as to what's being targeted. Oh, Volkswagen is dead. Why is the P4 pushing in here? Oh, triggers a mine by chance. And it's dead again. Yeah, I don't know why the P4 is pushing in there at all. Must have been an old-fashioned misplate. Here comes the Katyusha. Squads are retreating though. And it looks like Jhiaxus didn't manage to kill off the decrewed weapon. Using the high explosive barrage. Panther probably needs to come back up. Oh, okay, this is dead now. There you go. Yeah, Tiger was able to polish it off. Do have enough for another loiter. Just about 2 at this stage. Jhiaxus needs to pull the trigger on that because they are dangerously low on VPs, the Axis team. Dodge of the strafe. Oh, T-34 getting too close. This could be the end of it. He's on the whole fire mode. The kitten didn't manage to fire, so it stays alive. King Tiger on the field now for Jhiaxus. Is this the turning point for the Axis finally? Moment though, they in trouble of losing the middle again. Oh, he's ready to fire again. He's up to 12 kills now. Had like 1 kill in the first 5 barrages or something, and all of a sudden it's up to 12. He's getting aggressive here. The Dutchman doesn't have an issue-85, so he doesn't have a terribly good answer to this on his side of the map. Did he rebuild that ZIS, by the way, instead of building an issue-85? I think he might have. That was strange. To choose the ZIS. I'll go for the issue-85 myself in that situation. Zone over smoke blocked the Panther from firing, but the Katyusha must have just been out of vision range back there. Wow. It was a very close call for the Angry Dutchman.
Sturmovik close air support is available.
.64 points left for the Axis though. It's not a comfortable margin to be experiencing right now. And the Axis, you know, gotta be dodging these Katyusha barrages, gotta stay on point. Easy for something to go wrong for them. Speaking of, where's this Katyusha going? Oh boy, Angry Dutchman. Oh my goodness, but no dodge on the Jaeger lights, and they got slaughtered. That was one of the best IL-2 Sturmviks I've ever seen. I think the sandbags maybe are blocking the shots, causing a lot of them to collide with the squad. Panthers blitzing in. The Howie's targeting the Zis, which is hanging on by a thread. He's trying to stay away from the sticky satchel with the Panther. Around the side of that Zis, the Howie continue to pour on the pressure. The King Tiger needs to push up as well. Keep pumping. He's got the loiter up again. Oh boy, Angry Dutchman's in big trouble here. The Tiger needs to keep going, keep going. He wipes the penals, he knocks out the Zis. Oh, it's a calamity for the Angry Dutchman. The Howie just, landing some good shots out the back. And the Angry Dutchman's calling GG here. He has lost everything. Speaking of losing things, ps3YES up here, losing a combat engineer, drops the flamethrower too. I mean, it all started with a Jhiaxus throw, and then I think maybe he lost a bit of composure. Again, that's why the SU-85 in this situation is better than the Zis. Because the Zis couldn't respond, getting slammed by the howitzer, couldn't get out of harm's way, whereas the SU-85 will be able to kite that much more easily. Stay alive. Ooh, is that the heavy mortar? Well, sometimes you can just get a free wipe like that, huh? I mean, ps3YES still has a big army, the biggest army in the game, in fact. Over the Maxim, looks like that got completely destroyed as well.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
18 kills now for that howitzer. Did eventually, start to get something going once he stopped going for the base barrages. These barrages, they have their time and place. If there's nothing on field that you want to target, you just force a bunch of stuff to retreat. You've got a good chance of destroying the base structures over time, but just about none of those things were applying to any of the barrages that were done by Jhiaxus. Gotta make sure the Sturm officer's in position to provide vision for the Jag Tiger here. Hiding behind the tree line, not taking advantage of that. Okay, this could be a problem. Penal's coming in with a sticky satchel on the Jag Tiger. Popping marked vehicle on it. This could be big. The T-34 swooping in here. There's a Raketen back here as well. ps3YES on the rear armor. Still going to do some decent damage themselves. Oh my goodness. What a mistake from Aljosa there. Wow. Tried to push over the side to catch the T-34. And it goes massively wrong for him. Sturmpipe dead and base to the Katyusha too. Wow. Nearly the Obers. No, it's the last volley of shots. Tiger came up to try and salvage this a bit, but oh boy, here come two Panthers going after the SU-85. They hit a mine. SU-85 is probably going to go down to the double Panthers though. Might be able to get one in return. ps3YES doesn't have anything his own. T-34 with a main gun crit can't help. Abandoned though. It soaks up a shot from the Panther, I think it was. Just coming across, marked vehicle. No, that's Button. Button on the Panther. A lot of PTRSs up here. Sticky satchel. No, that's not PTRS, that's a DP. Doesn't have sticky satchel. The Panther survives. So does the T-34 though. If the allies can hold on to these two Zis, they're still alright here. Every Dutchman rebuilding the SU-85 again. This time it's Aljosa who's down 20-ish population. Looks like they are going to hold on to the doubles this. Well, this one is now neck and neck. Look at these populations. They are almost identical. He went for an airburst barrage. Okay, maybe for the VP control aspect, trying to pin the capping squads, because the Axis back on the drain. Raketen sent into capture over here to relieve the pressure. Oh, he's rebuilding the Obers instead of building Sturmpires. The repairs on these tanks are just going to be so slow. I think that's a mistake. Did get the decap off, but might die for the trouble. E4 is Vet 3, got a good rate of fire on it. Nice and fast too. She's got a Panther in the build. Get the cap off though, standing on the edge away from all the arty. Panther's healthy again. Okay. Oh, another T-34 for ps3YES. Maybe good for VP control, might struggle against tanks of the Axis though. He's going to be up against 2 Panthers and a King Tiger with the T-34-85s. Did go for a regular mortar at one stage as well. I imagine mainly for the flares, by the way. Didn't mention that. He burst out the back, interrupting the vision. Do very much damage to tanks though. Oh, I thought that would triggered a mine as well. Okay, Jhiaxus is making a push. He's got the loiter coming up. That's one thing the Allies never did manage to get is any anti-air. Going to be in the air for a while. Wow, Aljosa getting a little bit unlucky there, not making it away with that Sturm officer. ps3Y5 stepping into loiter range here. Oh, that's a big infantry charge through the middle. More ps3Y5 still in the danger zone here for the angry Dutchman. It's on focus sight mode as well. It's moving slowly. He's got vision on it for another attack though. The lights retreated. Kill off the cache and the Zis here. Is he trying to steal that? He's trying to salvage it. Trying to force the retreats. Catch this on retreat here. Nope. So he holds on to the Zis. Oh! Oh! Blitz is in there and knocks out the Katyusha. Nice play from Aljosa. Wow. Took some confidence. That worked out well.
Engineers are standing by.
Ready?
War for the victory points. Oh, those heavy mortars though. They are doing some work. In fact, they're both heavy mortars. I thought there was a regular mortar. There was a regular mortar, wasn't there? I remember seeing flares up at one stage. Am I crazy? Oh yeah, no, that is a regular one. Just reading the icon. Just happen to be 5 models. These tanks are taking quite a lot of damage for their trouble up here. Before maybe thinking about a flank or a ram or something. Doesn't work out though with the Panther, and Panther's blitzing. There's one more shot here. Gets it, but oh, Angry Dutchman going in over here as well. Panther on one shot. The T-34 of ps3YES is still going. Oh, I think he accidentally right-clicked on this while he's trying to move forwards. Wastes his potential shot. Oh, the Angry Dutchman lost his SU-85 here as well. Oh, that is really bad news for the Allies. They lost 3 tanks there. Well, the Angry Dutchman lost 3 tanks there. And they got 0 in return with a couple very narrow escapes of the Axis. But the Axis are still dangerously low on victory points. And they've got a lot of time off the field now repairing their tanks, so the Allies are trying to make the most of that. Got this. Maintain control though when the double overs are here. They're both well vetted. Trying to go over to this side, but there's a machine gun locking this one down. Oh, big hit from the T-34 though. He's maybe threatening a bit of a crush as well. Oh my goodness. 6 overmoles dead just like that. Gets the squad wipe on top of that. Wow, that's a lucky T-34 for ps3YES. Oh, targeting the middle, looks like. Oh, with the air burst again though. Does cover a wider area and can suppress, maybe good for VP control, but easier to dodge because least likely to kill a model in the first wave of damage. Then we can get hit by it, then retreat. Least likely to get squad wipes. Allies back in control, and T-34 doing some crazy ramming. Crush. Maneuvering. Did manage to force away that machine gun, so that side's open again. Panther's blitzing in, looking for the T-34. This guy doesn't have a sticky satchel though. There's this back there and a fresh T-34. This needed to ram for the Angry Dutchman. We want to save this. Might still get the Panther in return though. Got engine damage on the Panther. And there it goes. I mean, it's not that good of a trade, Panther for T-34-85. Again, the armored vehicle really stacking up the damage, allowing for those easier kills. This is pushed up on the King Tiger. Now he's going to work in the middle again. Oh, is this going to be the end of that ZIS for ps3YES? Vet 3, it's gone.
One of our AT guns has been neutralized.
Lead infantry's really pushing up here for Aljosa. Got a second Panther now as well. Oh, this is a big problem. 25 kills now on the Howie. T-35 for ps3YES. Another T-34 for Angry Dutchman. She's guarding again. Doesn't dodge the strafe. Another really good one. Okay, the This is still there up for grabs. Erroring in. I think T-34 hoping he gets a pinning shot so he can get injured damage on the Panther. Doesn't happen, but looking for the opportunity. Speaking of, looking for a sticky satchel there on the other one. Just out of vision range here with the Panther. Or maybe there's some smoke down I couldn't see. Close call on the overs, but these ones do survive. He's ready 5 on the field now. Oh. Ready 5 coming right the way up here. Panther getting very low. The Panther responds. It's taking big damage though. It's one shot. S-35's going in. It's on focus sight mode, looking for opportunity. Finds the other Panther. King Tiger's coming across now though. Oh, S-35 doesn't get clean hit by that King Tiger shot. Might allow it to escape. Oh my goodness. These three are so lucky. That other King Tiger shot seemed to only do like maybe 60-ish damage. Didn't get a full hit. If it did, that S-35 was dead. Axis have fought their way back. You know, they've lost maybe like 25 VPs in the time. The Allies have lost about 200. Still a very dangerous situation. Looks like the Allies are ahead on population. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. Well, here goes another squad. Hurry out the back, forcing away the ZIS. Some solid damage on T-34 as well. Some MG on the flank, really shutting down the angry Dutchman. He's going to need to go over there with a T-34 before the penals if he wants to make that work. It's a decent time to do it, you know. Jhiaxus doesn't have that Panther again yet. It's in production. Friendly fire, I think, from the King Tiger there. With the kill, unfortunate. So many craters in the middle of the map. Here's the T-34 taking advantage of its mobility away from the King Tiger. No retreat from Jhiaxus at all. Spearhead suppressing. So he's trying to try to kill this off. We have the ZIS up here as well. King Tiger's going in. Very close to another loiter here is Jhiaxus.
All of our troops have been lost.
Oh, it's from the Sturm officer. I was like, where did those leaflets come from? Try and find the Sturm officer. I couldn't figure out where he was. Okay, bit of a move coming in here for Aljosa. Jhiaxus still not quite there for a loiter. Oh, that's a huge Ober grenade, but Ober does die getting it off. Oh no, what's he doing here? One of the Panthers spins around, taking ages between shots because of all the turret rotations that are happening. King Tiger's coming into the middle. S-35 is dead. Panthers going in out the back, going in for another T-34, trying to stay away from the sticky satchel penals. Panther getting main gun critted, dead. Strafe does big damage. T-34 is dead as well, but Sticky Satchel maybe? No, he doesn't have munitions for it even. Oh, big hit from the Howie. A little bit of an ugly attack there for Aljosa. Well, worked out alright. His teammates King Tiger coming in, saving the day quite a bit. King Tiger needed up here again though. Out with the VP control. Ober's guarding over here. There's still is this decruder on that side. Where's he going with this King Tiger? Fresh SU-85. Oh boy. Changing his path to get around the flag. Oh, what's he doing? This is some really bad driving for Jhiaxus. Oh, I can't believe it. What's this Panther? Is it bugged? Why isn't it moving? I can't believe he let that King Tiger die like that. That is such a massive misplay. Wow. Coming in, misses a crucial shot. Might allow the SU-85 to escape. No. Does die. Getting stuck though. Bounce coming in. The bounces. Panther should be alright. Ober's dead over here and Penals get their LMG. Oh my god, they are slaughtering those Volksgrenadiers with that Ober LMG. Absolutely vaporizing them.
We've lost a squad of infantry.
Oh, he's going to get Sticky Satchel. Yes. I just can't believe he let the King Tiger die like that. That was a crazy misplay. He was hiding, Sturm Officer hiding in the smoke there. Dodge that Ober grenade, opening the cap back up. Axis have done a really good job holding on to the VPs, but without the King Tiger, look at how weak their armies are now. And they just got a bit weaker. There's the heavy mortar maybe, getting the kill. Texas howitzer going to work. Doing its best. Doesn't even have the LMG on these Obers, so they are very scary. Conscripts with a vet advantage. Okay, looks like the conscripts had to give up the capture because of that howitzer though. He's gone for a P4. A stopgap measure. Axis are on the drain. 36 points remain. Trying to hide behind the smoke, get some cheeky caps happening. Stay out of Sticky Satchel range. Oh, another SU-85 all ready for the Angry Dutchman. This time, no loiter to bail Jhiaxus out of this situation. The Axis throwing the towel. They just don't have the army to fight back anymore. Wow. Yeah, it was a couple of good moves from the Axis, like especially Jhiaxus, those 2 attacks he did on the Angry Dutchman who just wiped out almost everything he had. Looked like it was GG, but Soviets are so good in the late game, just building their way back up from nothing. And ultimately, 2 massive misplays with the heavy tanks on the Axis side. That Jag Tiger up here, rear armor exposed, allowing it to get Sticky Satcheled, and the King Tiger over here. Just had to drive, just keep driving, it would have been fine, but kind of got stuck. Got killed. And yeah, those were 2 bad ones. The double Panther dive from Aljosa shortly before that as well. Wasn't that good, but it wasn't like a game-losing thing. That was definitely... Oh well. They hung tough there, the Allies, and they got the victory in the end. Not on the back of Katyusha play though, the Katyusha's got wiped just a lot of tanks. A lot of tanking. definitely the T-3485s for ps3YES were going crazy this game, getting so many wipes. He was running hot on those for sure. And overall, you know, as I said, like the Jhiaxus had such a strong start on double fuel, but didn't manage to convert that to VP pressure early on as well, and they were really feeling it down the stretch here. Better control early on. They probably could have won this on the victory points, but that's how it goes. And yeah, I think Jhiaxus really wasting those first like 4 or so barrages in the Angry Dutchman's base. Once he started targeting on the field, this thing, you know, started getting kills, vetting up. Did quite well. GG. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like again recast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.